Most people over 60 believe that by now. Health is mostly luck, genetics, fate. You get what you get. But what if that belief is exactly why so many people decline faster than they should? What if the real secret to aging well is hidden in medicine but buried in habits that start so early? Most people never connect the dots. I'm 89, and people often ask why I'm still independent, clear-minded, and physically capable when others my age are not. The truth isn't obvious at first, and that's the mystery. Because if you look around, you'll see clues everywhere. To people born the same year, same country, same access to health care. One is active and engaged. The other is fragile and exhausted. Something happened long before old age. Something most people missed. Modern aging science didn't always understand this. In the early 1900s, doctors believed aging was an unavoidable decline. Then, researchers like Ansel Keys and later the Framingham Heart Study changed everything. They showed that long-term habits predicted disease decades later. More recently, gerontologists studying health span, not just lifespan, confirmed a pattern across millions of Americans. How you live quietly determines how you age loudly. The origins of the issue begin in early adulthood. In your 20s and 30s, the body is forgiving. According to U.S. longitudinal studies, young adults can absorb stress, poor sleep, and inconsistent nutrition with few immediate consequences. The cause is resilience. The effect is complacency. Habits form without feedback. Movement becomes optional. Food becomes convenience. Stress becomes normal. Then the 40s arrive, and changes start quietly. Muscle mass declines by roughly 1% per year after 40. Bone density begins to drop. Blood sugar control weakens. CDC data shows that this is when chronic conditions begin forming under the surface. Yet most people respond by doing less, not more. They sit longer. They eat faster. They sleep worse. The danger is invisible. After 65, the shift most people ignore becomes decisive. Repair systems slow. Inflammation rises. Recovery takes longer. According to the National Institute on Aging, lifestyle choices now carry immediate consequences. A week of inactivity leads to noticeable weakness. Poor nutrition shows up as fatigue. Isolation affects cognition. This is where paths diverge sharply. Many people believe decline starts here. It doesn't. This is just where it becomes visible. The breaking point comes when the body can no longer compensate. A fall, a hospitalization, a sudden diagnosis. American health surveys show that nearly 1 in 4 adults over 65 falls each year, often triggering permanent loss of independence. The cause isn't age alone, it's years of small neglect adding up. The fallout affects everything. Health becomes fragile. Medical costs rise. Lifestyle shrinks. According to Medicare data, one major health event after 70 often doubles annual healthcare spending. Freedom narrows. Choices disappear. Most seniors then try failed fixes based on old advice. They rest more instead of moving smarter. They rely on medication without changing routines. They wait for motivation instead of structure. The evidence shows these fixes treat symptoms, not causes. So, what did I do differently? Here's where the story turns. My first essential habit was protecting movement before protecting comfort. Not intense exercise. Daily, non-negotiable movement. Research shows seniors who move frequently, even lightly, have significantly lower mortality risk. Sitting less mattered more than exercising harder. The second habit was eating for function, not pleasure alone. American nutrition studies show adults over 70 often consume 30% less protein than recommended. I never let appetite decide my intake. I let my future strength decide. The third habit was guarding sleep like medicine. Fragmented sleep is linked to higher dementia and heart disease risk. I treated sleep as repair time, not leftover time. The fourth habit was staying socially useful. Not busy, useful. Studies from Harvard show social connection predicts longevity better than cholesterol levels. I always had someone relying on me, even in small ways. The fifth habit was respecting early signals, slower walking speed, balance changes, fatigue. Geriatric research shows these predict lifespan. I addressed them immediately, not later. The sixth habit was managing stress through routine, not avoidance. Chronic stress accelerates aging at the cellular level. Consistent routines calmed my nervous system long before anxiety showed up. The seventh habit was learning continuously. Cognitive decline, in just aging its disuse. U.S. studies show mentally engaged seniors maintain independence longer. The eighth habit was humility. I never assumed I was doing fine. That belief traps people. I adjusted constantly. Here's how this links to today. Right now, millions of Americans over 60, not sick, but they are drifting. The same patterns repeat across surveys and clinics. People don't decline suddenly, they fade slowly. Here are 3 direct actions you can apply today. First, reduce daily sitting time. Stand, move lightly, and interrupt stillness. This alone improves longevity markers. Second, eat with intention. Prioritize protein, hydration, and consistency over appetite. Third, build one daily responsibility that connects you to others. Longevity thrives on usefulness. Here's one clear warning based on evidence. Once functional decline accelerates, recovery becomes exponentially harder. And here's the open thought to leave you with. If habits built quietly can shape 40 years of aging, what could the next 12 months change for you? If this perspective helped you see aging differently, take a moment to like and share this video with someone who believes it's too late. And subscribe for the next chapter, because next, we'll uncover the subtle signs that reveal whether your current habits are adding years or silently taking them away.